one night only. It's the Warriors, it's the Winterhawks, and it is live. High left wall, still with it, comes down low, Backo turns and fires, it's off the skate, there's a chance, Cosmo Wilson scores! His first Western Hockey League goal, Cosmo Wilson ties it at 1.
I got my mama a black car, yeah, I really put on for the head now. This that one AC, you ain't one of them rappers, and none of your steppers can step with my steppers, the chest, not checkers, I told my dogs.
Back to Warner, comes to the top right circle, that shot off a body, loose puck, they score! Eric Ulrich on the far left wing, 2-on, Moose Jaw leading. Little check there from O'Brien, gets the puck, save made, rebound in the crease, Unger battling inside his paint, and they finally get a whistle.
Rockin' Dior, I still remember me poor, I'm trying to get more. Rockin' the Philly with me, get smoked for real, trying to slide the store. Sitting with the stick,
Ulrich off his skater, gets around one guy, shot, he scores! Oh baby! Eric Ulrich, 3-2, Moose Jaw leading.
Them boys can't follow them boys. I got the game from the real OGs with money.
Eyes the empty net. It's good! The Moose Jaw Warriors 2 goals in the third period as they will knock off the Portland Winterhawks and take this 4-2.
A burst out inside the Brendan Wheat King zone as Calvert pass over. There's a shot. They score. It's Ryder Korzak. He's doing some damage tonight. This game is tied up at 1. Loose, and he will. Reich, he's in. Right side circle, he scores. Oh, what a goal for Reich. Side circle to Heniak. His pass over. There's a shot on again. They jam it in, they score. Eric Ulrich. Matejchuk from the point. Diagonal pass, left side circle, cross ice back to Yager. He scores. Moose Jaw Warriors are really blowing it up now. It's 4-1 in what has been a dominant second period. And the Brandon Wheat Kings late push isn't enough. 4-3 the final score for the Moose Jaw Warriors.
The Moose Jaw Warriors have had this week circled on a calendar for a long time now. They play 4 games against the 2 teams ahead of them in the East Division standings. It's going to be big. Hello, I'm Marc Smith, and welcome back into the hangar for tonight's meeting between the Warriors and the Saskatoon Blades here on IKS Media Warriors Live. Welcome to those of you tuning in on tsn.ca. We've got plenty planned for tonight's broadcast. Coming up in the first intermission, we'll hear from World Warriors forward and World Junior silver medalist Martin Rysavy. Then in the second intermission, TSN Director of Scouting Craig Button joins us live to talk about the 2023 NHL Draft. Before that, though, let's look at tonight's matchup. The Warriors and Blades enter this game separated by just 3 points in the Eastern Conference standings. These 2 teams haven't played since October when they split their 2 games, with the home team winning each matchup. The Warriors are coming off a big 4-2 win over Portland on Friday and a 4-3 win over Brandon on Saturday, while Saskatoon topped Seattle 4-2 on Saturday. For more on tonight's matchup, let's head down to the Warriors locker room and hear from head coach Marc O'Leary. Speaking with Moose Jaw Warriors head coach Marc O'Leary before tonight's game against the Saskatoon Blades, a big East Division matchup for you guys. It's tight in the standings between these 2 teams, as it has been for the last couple of years. How much are you guys looking forward to this matchup?
Yeah, I think it should be fun. I think we've played a lot of hockey here this month, and we're looking forward to these this week probably as much as any week. 2 really good teams we're playing, starting with Saskatoon, but we're looking forward to the opportunity to play a really good team, and we just need to be at our best.
Going back to last weekend, 2 nice bounce-back games for this team. What'd you like about the team's play against Portland and then in Brandon?
Well, I thought we played fast. I think we deserved to win both games. I think we played honest in the right way. It's not perfect hockey, but I think our intent to do the right thing was there for both games, and I think that's important. There's going to be bounces that go one way or the other, but when you're trying to do the right thing, most times with the skill level that we have, I like our chances.
intent, is that something that you got maybe focus on for this team as you try to get more consistency?
Absolutely, and it starts in practice. I think if you're trying to do things the right way, executing, it just carries over into games. And I like where we're at right now. We don't expect to win every game, but the intent to win and the intent to to do the process the right way needs to be there.
We haven't seen Saskatoon since early in the season. What are you expecting out of them, and what do they do well right now?
A lot of structure and a lot of speed. I think when they're at their best, they play a disciplined structure in terms of their play without the puck. They check hard, and they have guys that don't need a whole lot of looks to create offense. So we'll need to be at our best in both those areas, but should be good hockey.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks to head coach Mark O'Leary for joining us here on the pregame show. We'll hear from him again tonight on our postgame show. When we come back, though, Warriors forward Braden Yeager joins us to talk about snapping his 10-game goal drought and look ahead to tonight's matchup here tonight. That's next here on IKS Media Warriors Live.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. EDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
It's where co-workers gather for team lunches. It's where first dates feel a little less awkward. It's where friends are treated like family. It's the Mad Greek.
Thank you for 20 years of local love and support.
We can't wait for the next 20 years. We love Moose Jaw.
Dine in, take out, or delivery for the best ribs in town. Pizzas, pastas, and authentic Greek cuisine. It's the taste of tradition at the Mad Greek, 925 Main Street North, Moose Jaw.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center, where we're counting down to puck drop here between the Warriors and the Saskatoon Blades. Big Eastern Conference battle here tonight. For more on this game, let's head down to the Warriors locker room, where I had a chance to speak with forward Braden Yeager. Speaking with Moose Jaw Warriors forward Braden Yeager before tonight's game against the Saskatoon Blades. Let's go back to last weekend. 2 big wins over Portland and Brandon. Nice to see the team bounce back with those games.
Yeah, it was 2 pretty hard-fought games. Portland's a really good team, and we fought hard that game, and then ended up getting a big goal at the end there, and then obviously with the empty netter too, kind of sealing the deal there. So yeah, it was a good first game, and then we played a good second game as well against Brandon. I think going into that game, we really focused on preparation, and we know what happened last time. We didn't do a very good job of that. So I think we did a really good job last weekend, and we're excited for Saskatoon.
For yourself, you snap a 10-game goal drought. How good did that one feel?
Yeah, that was felt pretty good. I think I was getting tons of chances, and I just wanted to keep shooting the puck, and eventually one would go in, and hopefully they keep going in here.
Yeah. Despite not having a goal, you were putting up points. Does that show that you can adapt your game to whatever's working at the moment?
Yeah, I think obviously if they weren't going in for me, I maybe try and set up somebody else who who's a little bit hotter. But yeah, I think I got a couple assists from shooting the puck, and I think I'm not going to stop doing that. If guys are going to the net, I'm going to put it there, and hopefully they can smash one home.
Yeah, 3 points separate you guys in Saskatoon in the standings. You haven't played them since October, but what are you expecting from this game here this weekend?
Yeah, we usually have pretty good games with Saskatoon. Obviously, kind of hard-fought battle last year in the playoffs, so it's kind of stirred up the pot a little bit. So they're pretty fun games, and it'll be just kind of like I said before, just prepare like we're playing a really good team, because they're really good, and it's 2 pretty important points, or 4 pretty important points. These 2 games here, so we're really excited.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks to Warriors forward Braden Yeager for joining us here on the pregame show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for these 2 teams, and we'll start with your Moose Jaw Warriors, who enter tonight with goaltender Connor Unger in net. Unger, the 20-year-old netminder, is 21-5-0-2 this season in 30 appearances. He has a .267 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. On the back end, this has been the Warriors' go-to starting lineup for pretty much the last month. We have Logan Dauheniuk with a goal and 15 points on one defensive side. Dent Matejchuk with 6 goals, 43 points on the other side. Up front, Ryder Korzak will center the line. He's got 17 goals, 35 points this season. He's got the Warriors' leading goal scorer, Atlee Calvert, on his one wing with 23 goals, 45 points. And on the other wing is Eric Ulrich, 13 goals, 29 points so far this season. Moving over to the Saskatoon Blades, they will have Austin Elliott in net in 20 games this season. Elliott has a 15-3-2 record with a 190 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. On the back end, Aiden Dell and Gorjandier, the 20-year-old defenseman, 8 goals, 41 points so far this season for him. On the other side, a very key player to watch tonight, Tanner Molendyk, the draft-eligible defenseman, 5 goals, 22 points on the year for him. Up front, Trevor Wong, the leading scorer for the Saskatoon Blades with 15 goals, 52 points this season. He will center the line with Jake Chason, the newly acquired player from the Brandon Wheat Kings. In 3 games, he's got 3 points with Saskatoon, 10 goals, 31 points on the year. He was acquired in a trade deadline deal. On the other wing, Brandon Lazowski, 21 goals, 41 points for the 18-year-old forward from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia. So that's how these two teams are lining up. It's going to be a good one. These two teams haven't met since October, so we'll see how they shake out. They split those 2 games, but these are 4 big points here in this home and home this weekend, this week for these 2 squads. So we'll see how they match up and see how things turn out. If you want to tune in to tonight's action, head over to WHL Live or TSN.ca and join James Gallo and Derek Kletzel for the call. Or you can join us again for our post-game show on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The pregame ceremonies are underway on ice level, so let's head down there and take in all the action.
In that contest, the Raptors are in tough